Good afternoon and welcome to another edition of Valley Spotlight. My name is Mike. We are here at Cockeye BBQ in Warren, Ohio, and it's my first time here, and Eric is here and his wife Stacy's over there. She doesn't want to be on TV, even though it turns out she was a producer in television.
Yeah, she produces me every day.
Yeah, you produce, and she just gives you the orders. That's right.
Yeah, the secret person in your ear telling you what to do.
I know the feeling. Mm-hmm. I know the feeling. Cockeye BBQ's been around how long, Eric?
Truth be told, Cockeye BBQ formed in 1998 as a formal come in and buy food. 2015. So this Mother's Day here, maybe around the time this airs, will be 6 years old.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, we don't need diapers anymore.
That's fantastic. Our little toddlers, they're past the toddler stage.
Yeah.
I know you do barbecue, but I didn't realize the scope of it, I think. So maybe we can talk about some of the cool things you have here in front of us so that people can wet their whistles on this Sunday.
So, this tray is what I would say is fairly traditional American barbecue.
Okay.
And I don't even want to get into like what region, okay?
Because there's many different kinds, right?
There's a bazillion different kinds.
Okay.
And what I do is a low and slow wood-fired barbecue. No charcoal in the cooking that I do. Not that it's not delicious, and I cook on charcoal at home all the time.
I'm going to ask you more about that in a second, but keep going.
So we've got ribs, we've got smoked beef brisket, turkey, chicken, of course. We do a proprietary sausage that's a jalapeno cheddar. We've got house pickles on here, which are sweet horseradish. We did some pickled onions for another special. And we always serve hush puppies. I always love hush puppies.
Yeah.
So I thought, I'm going to put hush puppies with all of our barbecue dinners because they're awesome. So
I'm sure people
that's what we do.
Appreciate
and pulled pork. There's some pulled pork on here too.
Do you find that people in this area have a certain taste that you have to cater to?
Yes, at times. However, what I've found more and more is transplants. Whether it's people that travel for work or family or whatever it is, or people that are moving into the area. Believe me, if I had $1 for every time I heard, I'm from Texas, this better be good.
Yeah?
I wouldn't have to be talking to you right now. Okay, I can tell you
really?
that. But you know what? When those guys come in and gals from Texas, I'm happy to do it because our brisket, I say just don't put sauce on it and you're going to have Texas brisket.
Well, it's that good, huh?
Okay, but different. We do a vinegary, sort of a peppery vinegary sauce. If you like that style, that North Carolina sort of Piedmont area, we have that. If you want a Kansas City style sweet red tomato based, our original is going to be where you live.
Okay.
And then we do seasonal ones. We just released, and we're out of it now, a maple peach.
Okay.
We work with a local maple syrup place, and you hit those, and people are like, oh, I love that.
Yeah.
We do a secret sauce here. It's not really secret. It's our Strutter. People say, it's a name from Struthers? No. If they're from Struthers, I say yes, it's because of Struthers. But Strutter is like an Alabama white barbecue that actually uses some brine from the pickles.
I never heard of it.
And it's delicious. It's absolutely banging on smoked chicken. But
that's cool.
We found people want it on their deep fried cheese grits or whatever else. But it's a great dipping sauce.
I'm going to get to that in a second. Let me ask you about the smoking. I saw two big smokers in the back.
Yeah.
You put the hickory wood in.
One of them's my dishwasher.
No. Oh, yeah.
No.
She's great. So anyway, when does that start up, and how much can you do it at once?
So our program here is our big meats, our pork, and our brisket. If we're running beef rib, those are 12 to 14 hour smoke sessions.
Okay.
Those get loaded at night so that we can pull them in the morning.
Okay.
So we've got a young pit master in training. He comes at 7 o'clock. Last night he was here. He loaded the pits for today. And then in the morning, we remove the big meats and we add all the small meats. Chicken, ribs, turkey, sausage, meatloaf, bacon, whatever we're smoking, tongue, whatever we're smoking for that day that's a 3 to 6 hour smoke time, runs during the day, is how we do that. We use hickory. It burns nice and clean. I have a supply, which is really, really important. Different regions of the country say, man, I smoke with cherry. Well, if you got a big cherry patch, you're going to smoke with cherry. I happen to be sitting on a mound of hickory. So, it's wood, so that's what we're using.
you don't have to get a big mess of this. Like if you want to come for lunch and just get a sandwich or something like that.
Yeah.
Can you talk about some of the cool sandwiches you have?
So we do a ton of sandwiches. There's no D in sandwich.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Right? So
with an
sandwiches.
M.
It's sandwiches here.
Start with this one.
So that is what built the restaurant. That's our pulled pork sandwich.
Yeah.
We serve it with coleslaw on it the way it should be. It costs me a whole lot of money because everybody wants it on the side. Listen, folks, if you don't eat your coleslaw, just order it without it because it saves me so much money. But it should be eaten on there. That's the way it goes.
Totally agree.
Right now, we're running a clothesline special. So those they hang behind the girls at the register like a clothesline would, and those are things that, like when the clothes are dry, they're gone.
Yeah.
So like we got a BPT. It's the breaded pork tenderloin, and it's a monster fried boneless pork tenderloin. We hand pound out, deep fry it, throw it on a bun. It's kind of ridiculous, but also delicious.
It is a little ridiculous, but I can't wait to try it. And then this is the tongue sandwich.
Torta de lengua.
Okay.
So we do. We bring in fresh beef tongue. We braise it in a court bouillon sort of style stock until it's nice and tender. We finish trimming, and then it goes on the pit for a nice cold smoke to add some extra flavor. We serve it with pickled red onion, some lettuce, tomato, and a cilantro lime crema, and some fresh avocado. So
this is. You said this is deep fried.
Deep fried cheese grits. Yeah.
You just pick it up and eat it like a piece of bread.
I dare you.
Oh, I'll do it. Talk about that and this, and I'll do it while
it's my goal really to get you dirty on this episode.
I know.
So,
you don't care.
Deep fried cheese grits are ridiculously delicious. So
I never had a grit.
You make cheese grits. Now I don't put maple syrup on my grits. I like mine savory.
Okay.
So you make ridiculously cheesy grits. And then you put them in a pan exactly like this. It could have been this pan. And you let them chill. And then you make that shape. Once they get hard, you know what it's like when you got cold oatmeal like on your plate. Yeah. So that's what happens. we cut them into those cool triangles. We hand dip them in some buttermilk and some of our house cornmeal breading. Deep fry them, and it gets ooey gooey again, and it's delicious.
That's good. These are the burn ends, right?
Burn ends, which we don't have all the time. Typically, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're running burn ends, which is of course comes off the point of the brisket. We trim it up, double caramelize the rub and the sauce, and they're yummy, and fresh fried pork rinds, because why not?
Why not? Side dish.
Yes.
You need something.
Yes.
All right. Well, we're going to be here all afternoon long, so this is going to be a lot of fun for us. And if you don't know, they have an ice creamery next door.
Yes.
So we'll talk ice cream a little bit later on today. Thank you again for letting us come out. I wanted to talk about next door is your ice cream shop.
Yes.
What's it called?
Cockeye Creamery, of course.
Cockeye Creamery, of course. And there's many different kinds of ice cream over there.
Oh my gosh. You know, Ohio, the #1 agricultural export out of Ohio is dairy. And I want to be flaming famous Ohio chef. So I picked ice cream.
Okay.
And Max Run, since he's been open, I think we've probably put 200 different flavors out of that little restaurant over there.
It's like a walk-up stand, right?
Yeah, you walk up. And I would say it's like some other ones that may or may not start with an H or a couple of Ks.
There's some,
except ours is really, truly handmade, and it's not a copy of 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 a copy.
And you guys are coming up with new flavors all the time. I picked out this deep chocolate.
Deep chocolate. There's a national ice cream convention every year. This year they only awarded 3 blue ribbons in the country, and I'm happy and super proud that my son was awarded one of those. So in terms of the best top of the top, and I'm talking scientifically under microscopes, how much bacteria, how safe is this to eat, what's the process, not to mention texture, flavor, all that, top 3. So that's deep chocolate. That's the best chocolate ice cream that I think we can make.
I feel like Professor Clump here. You know, he just gets that big thing of ice cream and he just starts eating it. That's what I feel like.
Why do you think I opened an ice cream joint?
But there's some other ones too. I saw the black cherry chocolate chunk.
Blackberry chocolate chunk.
Blackberry chocolate chunk.
So one of our most popular barbecue sauces is a smoked blackberry. And I thought, why not come out? Now, it's not smoked, but why not come out with something that kind of goes with that blackberry feel, which are rampant in Northeast Ohio. Blackberries are every hunting spot I go to, every shooting lane I clear out, blackberries. So blackberry chocolate chunk. We've got
peanut butter pie.
Peanut butter pie, which is similar to our homemade peanut butter pies over here. We have a buttermilk pie, which is our signature dessert here. That not every ice cream place has a 5,000 square foot kitchen, 100 yards walk.
True.
And so we're constantly building things in the kitchen, trying them out, smoking, you name it. You name anything that's possible to try on the smoker. We've tried it. We toast walnuts in the ovens. We can preserve lemon. Max made lemon curd for a lemon tart ice cream most recently. But he's probably got about 30 different flavors next door. You can go try, along with
awesome.
all the butter pecan, vanilla. We make it a bangin' White House. All the traditional sort of flavors you would expect, with also some crazy stuff.
I love it.
You might find, who knows? I don't know what I'm going to make.
So you can grab and go by the pint or the quart, or you can just check out the ice cream stand next to it.
Scoops, homemade waffle cones, ice cream sandwiches.
So good, so good. All right, one more time the hours and how to get a hold of you guys if they need to.
We are open Wednesday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Starting May 1st, which this will be after that, I believe.
Yep, May 2nd.
Max is open the same hours, so any time of the day you want to come over, grab a pulled pork sandwich and go have a cone, Wednesday through Sunday, 11 to 8.
So way to go, and don't forget they cater too. They'll be glad to do your parties. We have a lot of graduation parties coming up.
I'm happy to say the Tribune readers have ordered us for the 3rd year in a row the best caterer.
There you go.
So we feed. You saw how big those pits were?
Yeah.
I don't need those big pits for just these few tables.
Yeah.
That's going out the back door,
That's
brother.
when you take a show on the road.
Yeah.
Thanks, Eric.
You're welcome.
Good job, buddy. All right. Thank you so much for watching Valley Spotlight. It's getting crowded in here. We better wrap things up. Don't forget you can watch us on a Roku channel. I like to just go to valleyspotlight.com, but Facebook and Instagram have a lot of updates on us too. So thanks for watching. The most famous mother of all is probably Mother Nature.
Yeah.
Would you say?
I would say.
And when I was little, they had the parquet commercials.
Yeah.
And then she would say it was not nice to fool Mother Nature. At the end, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's parquet. I'm not even sure, but it's margarine. That's our retro commercial for this week. Thanks for watching. Have a good weekend. We'll see you next time on Valley Spotlight.
Yeah. Thanks.
And Goldilocks said, "Who's been eating my porridge?"
Mother Nature, was this on the porridge?
Yes, lots of my delicious butter.
That's chiffon margarine, not butter.
Margarine? Oh, no. It's too sweet, too creamy.
Chiffon so delicious it fooled even you, Mother Nature.
Oh, it's not nice to fool Mother Nature.
If you think it's butter, but it's not. It's chiffon.
If you like this video, subscribe to Valley Spotlight on YouTube and be sure to click on the notifications bell so you know when we've got some new stuff. You also can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe to us on Vimeo or our Roku channel.